Hey there, thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to make a quick message because as of tomorrow, it is election day in the United States, and we are choosing between candidates whom, for many, are very polarizing, that strike up a lot of different imagery in their heads, very strong opinions, different facts, and a great deal of commentary. So I wanted to encourage you, mothers, fathers, parents, guardians, everyone who is in front of children on a regular basis. We don't know exactly what we're going to see on election day, after election day, in the days to come. There could be a lot of angry rhetoric going back and forth depending upon the results. There could be a lot of speculation. There could be acts of violence. I don't know. You don't know. But ultimately, things indeed will likely happen. I'm not going to speculate. And I do pray that it is a peaceful situation, but in my heart, I don't really feel like that's what it's going to be. And I'm not trying to project negativity, but I think many of you, for being honest, feel the same way. So I want to encourage you, those of you who are going to be around children, they may have a lot of questions. You, of course, as an adult, have a number of questions, but be patient with them. Try not to brush them off, especially in times where you know it's very easy now to get caught up in your schedule. This particular year, we've had so much time together due to schools being canceled, classes being canceled, during the 2019-2020 school year. And then there are 2020-2021 schools and districts who are not going back in person or have not. You know what I mean? There's so much pressure in households right now because people have been dealing with all kinds of issues, a pandemic, concerns around racial injustice, concerns around police brutality, and then all the things that come along with that, people being on different sides of the same issue. And this country has seen some widespread violence as a result of that. And now we're coming to an election. So I want to encourage you to take your time with your child, with your children, with any nieces, nephews, little cousins, whomever, grandchildren. Make sure that you're speaking to them with love. Mentors as well. Any mentees, for those of you who mentor children. Make sure that you're speaking not just from your place of opinion, but if they're asking some questions, some hard questions, be willing to sit down and maybe gather the answers together if you can. Of course, that's going to depend on what they're talking about with you, but ultimately, you're going to know what's best for your household. And you're going to know what's best for your child. But for those of you who are people who pray and think before they speak, I want to encourage you to make sure that you're praying before you speak to your child. Make sure that you're taking a moment, and that if you're happy about something, angry about something, that you're thinking about how you're going to deliver that message, because our children are indeed the seeds for the next generation. They are the next generation, and they're going to grow up with a lot of what we've said and what they've seen in their heads, and how they behave is going to shape what's going to happen with the generation behind them. It starts with us and how we communicate with them, how we show them respect, how we let them know that their concerns, their questions are important, because God only knows what they are going to see this week, and like I said, in the weeks to come, and us as well. So I want to encourage you to be patient with them, answer their questions however you can. It may require a sit down with some of the elders in your family if you're game for that. But we do need to make sure that we're not just, giving them some of the speeches that my generation got, like learn to stay in a child's place, and, grown folks are talking, let them handle this. If you want them to grow up into the type of grown people who can handle being in leadership roles, let them be able to have some, I repeat, some conversations now, so that they can get the understanding of how to navigate around adults without always being yes, ma'am, no, sir. Let them be able to have a voice that does show respect, but also shows the realism of who they are and the world that they're in. Please do that. If you feel led to, if they have questions, they might not, but check in with them, because sometimes when people are overwhelmed, especially kids, it may not show up in, I have a question about what's going on in the country right now. It may show up as, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I mean, stuff looks crazy right now. They might not say a lot. But you have to be willing to initiate the conversation. And once they get going, if they feel safe enough to do so, oh, trust me, most likely they're going to talk. And if not to you, it could be to a trusted family friend who is your ally in this parenting journey, in this grandparenting journey, whatever you may be doing. And they'll be able to talk to them. Usually someone can reach your child. I do hope that it's you. I hope that if it's not you, that it's someone that they trust, that you trust as well, to help them navigate what they may be feeling and experiencing in this time. So, as I always say in my videos, if you feel that you haven't had a great day, make it one. It is within your power to do so. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. I hope you voted. And I'm wishing you all peace.